Welcome to the nebula of Internet TV. I'm Joey, thanks for joining me. Today's video is just a random one that I came across that looked interesting. So it's some elderly people in Japan going to jail on purpose. Got no idea why or what it's about. Just thought it'd be interesting to watch. Only a short clip of 4 minutes, so get comfy and let's watch.
まあ安い毛糸なんですけど、100円の毛糸100均で買ってきて友達にあげたりとか。
Ms. Yamada, who's asked that we don't use her real name, is 69 years old. She enjoys knitting, cooking, and listening to her favorite J-pop.
Seems to be crochet is so popular now. So many people of all different ages seem to be crocheting, especially like teddy bears and stuff. They're really big on like Etsy, aren't they, as well?
Bands. These are hobbies she's been able to enjoy since she got out of jail last year.
今刑務所に1年間入ってた、
So she's in prison for a year. That's a long time.
だったんですか。
自分の生活が苦しくなってバッグを盗んだりとか、デパートで置いてるのをそのまま持っていくとか。
So she doesn't have that much money, and people like going in the shop, shopping that, and put the bags down. She had to come over and pick them up and walk out with them.
でそのバッグにいくら入ってたんですか。
3万何歩ぐらいだったかな。やっぱり働いてても追いつかなくなる。
How much did it say? Was that $260? Couldn't quite see that.
追いつかなくなる。
She had a job before she went to jail last year, but now she lives on welfare and she's battling cancer.
刑務所に行ってる時もたくさん高齢者の人が
So she did have a job, but maybe she had to stop it because of the cancer treatment or something.
いてたんですけど、なんか動けなくなるようなヨボヨボした人もいてるし、80過ぎて90超えてる人もいる。
Oh, there's people in the 80s and 90s. So you couldn't do that in the UK because all our prisons are just filled. It's just full now.
いてたから足が弱い人ね、体の悪い人いろいろいて寝てて漏らしたりとか、他の受刑者がそんな人たちの面
So I think they're trying to use like prison as like a care home, aren't they? That, but you have to pay for care rooms and you don't have to pay to go to prison. Apart from you can't leave.
倒を見る。
It's circumstances like these that have led Yuki Shingo, a researcher who's written several books about elderly crime, to believe that some older inmates are trying to get into prison on purpose.
So I wonder what to do with also it says they didn't have friends, but I wonder if they had like friends and family. Would the friends and family would have to come visit?
とも自分はもう友達も誰もいない、家族ももういなくなってしまって、そして生活ももうギリギリだって言った時に、じゃあ空き巣に入りました。で見つからなければお金やグッズね、金品が手に入ってラッキーだけど、見つかったら3食ご飯が用
Yeah, it's kind of like a win-win situation for them. If they go and burgle a house or something and they get like money or whatever they're trying to find, they get to keep it. Or if they get arrested, they're getting free meals a day and like air conditioned rooms and that. Yeah, it's still like horrible for the people that are getting burgled though, isn't it?
意されて、で冷暖房も完備で、そして同じような境遇の人たちと団体生活が送れる。で下手な老人ホームに入るよりもしっかり体調管理もしてもらえるわけですよね。ですからどっち捕まってもラッキー、捕まんなくてもラッキー、どっちに転んでもラッキーなんですよ。
Saying that there's better care facilities in prison than in care homes. Crazy.
悲しいです。
悲しいです。もう本当悲しいです。
Shinji Nakamura, a researcher at the National Police Agency, says that the real problem is loneliness, and the police can't do much about that.
地域や家庭とのつながりが薄いという
Yeah, I suppose they do have like kind of a community in prison, and then they couldn't afford to care home anyway, and there's no one about if they're just living their own by themselves.
傾向が見られることが分かっています。そういった意味では高齢犯罪者に対する対策を講じていく上では地域や社会とのつながりをどう
I'm sure there's probably community-based groups that meet up weekly, a couple of times a week or something, that they could go to if they're feeling lonely. Like I meet up with a lot of different groups. I've got like juggling clubs that I meet up with. I've got like skating clubs that I meet up with. Yeah, I like go climbing, meet up with people doing that. So I've got like little different groups that I meet up with. I'm sure they could do some with like the elderly. There must be things like that.
やっていかに保ちながら、あるいは実際にそこのつながりが薄い方に対して、家庭なり地域でのつながりに結びつけていくかっていうのが非常に大きな課題になる。
But so far, there have been few, if any, changes.
I mean, usually there's like Facebook groups, isn't it? And one person will just post out like, going to meet up somewhere at this time. Does anyone want to join? And then people just meet up. They're interested. I don't know why they couldn't do that rather than stealing, going to prison.
It's now gotten so bad that the government's even built a prison especially for inmates over the age of 60, which comes at a huge cost. One study estimates that the average pension falls short of meeting an elderly person's basic needs, and proposes that the government could reduce elderly crime rates and save millions by spending more on housing and health needs for the elderly and less on incarcerating them.
Yeah, so it seems like the biggest reason for them wanting to try and get into prison is they just can't afford the cost of living.
受け入れてくれるようなところをもっと作ってほしいなって。そしたら結局犯罪を犯さなくても生活できる。自分らが悪いことはしてるんだけど、もう少し国の方も考えてもらえないかなって。
Yeah, quite an interesting and sad video though. I don't suppose you really know unless you're in their shoes what it's like. Yeah, let me know what you think about that. And I'm sure it happens in other countries as well, not just Japan. So that was today's video, bit of a different vibe. So as always, thanks for the company. If you've enjoyed today's video, become a subscriber, suggest a video to watch in the comments, and I'll see you there.